What's up everybody, this is Teacher Ivan from NextGen Academy. Our goal in this channel is to help you achieve your highest potential and to help you understand subjects in the easiest and the most efficient way. If you'd like to get more tips and tricks on how to achieve A star in your IGCSE, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Lastly, if you need any help in your studies, you can always head on to our website, link in the below, or our Instagram, drop us a DM and we'll be able to help you. Enjoy this video and I wish you all the best.
All right. Okay, welcome back, my NextGen family. Today we are going to go through this paper, May-June 2024, paper 4-2. Okay, this is a 130 marks paper, a 2.5 hours long paper. So make sure you all get enough rest. And we'll go straight into first question. A fruit drink is made using 1.5 liter of apple juice and 450 ml of mango juice. Write the ratio of apple juice to mango juice in its simplest form. Okay, first thing, units. Liter, one is in liter, one is in ml. So you got to change either both to liters or both to ml. I think change to ml will be easier. So liter to ml will be multiplied by 1000. Okay, so I'm going to change this 1.5 liter to 1.5 times 1000 ml. Which you'll get 1500 ml. Okay, when we do ratio, both units needs to be the same first. So apple juice to mango juice will be 1500 to 450. Okay, both are in ml already, so I don't need to write the unit. Then you find what is the highest common factor between both of them. Okay, what can you divide both of them by? You can divide them by 150. Okay, another way to do it, you can just take 1500 divided by 450. You see the fraction, right? 10 over 3. You can just write 10 to 3. This is another way you can do it. You can just type in the calculator 1500 over 450. 10 over 3. Question 1, all good? Easy? Okay, let's go to question B. 1 liter of fruit drink is shared between 3 cups. The amount in the cups in the ratio 9, 6, 10. Calculate the number of millimeters in each cup. Okay, where is the fruit drink? Okay, total fruit drink, how much do we have? Okay, sorry, they give here 1 liter. Okay, 1 liter. So you want to split into 9, 6, 10. So first thing I will do is you find the total parts for the ratio first. 9 plus 6 plus 10, which you'll get 25. One part represents 1000 divided by 25, which is equals to 40. You got 9 parts, 6 parts, 10 parts. 9, 6, 10. Okay, you can take like that. I just write part, PT. Okay, part. 9 times 40, 6 times 40, 10 times 40. You get 360, 240, 400. Okay. Next one. Question C. A shop buys bottles of the fruit drink for $320 each. It sells them at a profit of 15%. Calculate the selling price of each bottle of fruit drink. Okay, this is called a percentage increase type of question. You make a profit means the calculation will be 320 multiplied by 100 plus 15. Means you multiply by 115%. Okay, if you want to write like this first. You're earning 15%. Your original price is 100%. So you get 3.20 times 115 over 100. Calculate this. You get 3.68. Next, number of bottles of fruit drink sold has grown exponentially at a constant rate of 2.5% per year. 5 years ago, the shop sold 16620. Why over 100? Because percentage. Percent means over 100. That's the meaning of percent. Okay, got it? Okay, grown exponentially. What formula do we use when we see this word? Grown exponentially. Compound interest, very good. So write down the formula first. A equals to P bracket 1 plus R over 100 power T. Exponential and compound interest both uses the same formula. Okay, we have R, we have T, the original value, we have T. Okay, one thing to take note of, your rate, right? Make sure it is per year. If it's per day, per month, sometimes they may highlight it up. You need to change it to per year first. Okay, put into the formula here. P is 16620, 1 plus 2.5 over 100 to the power of 5. 16620, 1 plus 2.5 over 100. Okay, you get here 1.025 to the power of 5. Okay, just type this whole thing into calculator. You get 18804. Okay, just round this up to this whole number, enough already. You have to write the decimal place. Okay, yeah. Normally question 1 will be numbers, like your chapter 1, what you all learn, numbers type of question. Okay, the last one, question E. The bottles of juice are 18.5 cm tall, correct to the nearest millimeter. They are stored on shelves. The distance between the shelves is 23 cm, correct to the nearest cm. Okay, look at all the units here, it's all different. Calculate the lower bound for the distance, dcm, between the top of a bottle and the shelf above it. Okay, this is an upper bound, lower bound type of question. Okay, how to make sense of this question here? So first thing, they give you this one. Bottle of juice is 18.5 cm tall, correct to the nearest millimeter. Okay, so what is this? Correct to the nearest 1 mm. Remember the statement correct to means you want to find your upper bound and lower bound is plus or minus this value divide by 2. Okay, but this one is cm, this one is mm. How to change mm to cm? You take 0.1 cm. Okay, you divide it by 10. Yeah, divide by 10. Okay, next one. They are stored on shelves. The distance between the shelf is 23 cm, correct to the nearest cm. So we got these two values that they gave us. This one, the yellow one, you will take plus minus 0.1 divided by 2. The 23 cm one, you take plus minus 1 over 2. Okay, what do they want us to find? They want us to find the lower bound for the distance between the top of a bottle on the shelf and the one above it. So how to create an equation for these three variables here? I've got d, small d. Okay, let's call this a and b. Or maybe we call it big D. I call it a and b. Okay, a and b. What is the relationship between these three? So d, I want to find my d is equals to a minus b. Right? Okay. The distance here, we take the height between this shelf minus the height of the bottle. Then they want us to find lower bound. Okay, what is the combination? Something minus something. Okay, lower bound minus upper bound. Very good, Jody. Lower bound minus upper bound. All right. So can you all go and find the lower bound and upper bound for A and B? So let's do this one. A is 23. Okay, I want to find the lower bound. Lower bound will be equals to minus 1 over 2. Okay, which is equals to 22.5. B, I want to find what is the upper bound. Upper bound will be 18.5 plus 0.1 over 2 or 0.05, which will be 18.55. double check that all the units are the same also. This one is cm and cm. And then I will find here d lower bound, which is equals to 22.5 minus 18.55, which is equals to 3.95 cm. Okay, everyone, full marks here? If you are good, can you just type 1 in the chat for question 1? Any question, please type in the chat right now. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the rest of you, are you all here? Okay, no question? Let's go. Question 2. The diagram shows a straight line intersecting two parallel lines. Find the value of A and B. Okay, A, you just need to take a straight line. Straight line total will be equals to 180 degrees. So A is equals to 180 minus 38, which is equals to 142. Okay, A and B, what is the relationship? B is equals to A, which is equals to 142 because of alternate angle. This one, no need to write the reason down. They're not asking us for it. But you can train it in your head to do it, okay? So that you know what's the reason behind. Next one, calculate the interior angle of a regular 12-sided polygon. What's the formula? Regular 12-sided polygon. So the angle, interior angle, we will take total angle n minus 2 times 180 degrees. Then we divide it by the number of sides. 12 minus 2 times 180 over 12. At the top here, you will get 1,800 divided by 12. You can separate it into two different equations also if you want, because if you memorize it as n minus 2 times 180, then you find 1,800. The top part here, this is your total interior angle. Total interior angle. Okay, question C. The diagram shows a circle, center O. The points M, N, and P lie on the circumference of the circle. AMB is a tangent to the circle at M. Find the value of F and the value of G. Okay, this is on your circle theorem. First one, we can find F first because we have a tangent and we have a triangle inside the circle. These two are called alternate segment theorem. So they are equal to each other. This is also 56. So F is equals to 56 degrees because alternate segment theorem. Okay, how to find G? You have to find this middle part here first. Angle MOP is 2 times of F. So 2 times 56, which is equals to 112. 112 degrees. And then here, this is a isosceles triangle because OM and OP are equal to each other. Both of them are radius. Okay, so since they are isosceles, these two values here, they are the same. This one and this one here. So we will take 180 minus 112, then you divide it by 2, which you will get 34. So 112 and 34. Okay, question D. The diagram shows a cyclic quadrilateral. Find the value of K. Number 1, we find this part here first. So let's call this A. Okay, A is equals to 180 minus 24 minus 27 because of the triangle. You get here 129. Cyclic quadrilateral means you've got a quadrilateral inside a circle that touches all 4 sides. The property of it is that this and this add up will be equals to 180 degrees. So we will take K is equals to 180 minus 129, which is equals to 51. It's called a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, next one. Okay, that is question 2. Pretty easy, this paper. Okay, if you all are good, can you all just type 2 in the chat for question 2? 2, 2, 2. Any question? Easy. All right, let's move on to question 3. Table shows the time that each of 40 students takes to travel to school. Calculate an estimate for the mean. This is a 4-mark question. Okay, for mean, I want you all to write down, don't just straight jump to the final formula. Okay, write down the formula so that you know what you're doing and you can double check it also. Okay, first thing, we need to know what is the formula first, which is sum of fx over sum of f. Okay, we've got f here already. X will be the middle point for all of this. Okay, find the midpoint. X is, let's say you got m, so m1 plus m2 divided by 2. So you go calculate all of this. 0, this step is not necessary for you to show, but if you want to show, no problem also. At least label it up. Okay, label it down. So here divide by 2, 5, 10 plus 25 over 2, you'll get 17.5. 25 plus 40 over 2, 32.5. And 40 plus 60 divided by 2, you get 50. Okay, so what I like to do, I label it on top here. 5, 17.5, 32.5, and then 50. Okay, the next thing, we'll take these two values, multiply, and then add it all up. So here become 3 times 5 plus 18 times 17.5 plus 15 times 32.5 plus 4 times 50. Okay, you need to at least show this working out. Then over total, which is equals to 40. Okay. Until here, everyone okay? Okay, okay, so do you straight away jump to the final one? Actually can, but my suggestion is that you all go and calculate this value and write it down just to be safe. Okay, just to be safe. Okay, what's the value that you all get in total? So 3 times 5. Okay, 3 times 5 plus 18 times 17.5 plus 15 times 32.5 plus 4 times 50. Okay, you get here 1017.5 divided by 40. Okay, why should you write this down? Number 1, you can double check it. Number 2, just in case your final answer is wrong, at least you can get some marks through here. Okay, then you write divide by 40. All right, final answer, how do we present it? The final answer when you type in the calculator is 25.4375. Do I round it up or do I write all the values down? Do I round it up or write all the values over here? Round up to 1 decimal place. Okay, no. When you do mean, you have to remember this. If it's a terminating decimal, doesn't matter how many decimal you have over here, as long as terminating, you write down all the value. You round it up, minus 1 mark. Please remember this. Okay, for mean, you have to write down all the values. So this one, don't round up for mean. Okay, next one. On the grid, draw a histogram to show the information in the table. Histogram, you'll see the word frequency density. So frequency density, write down the formula first. FD equals to F over CW. Okay, frequency over class width. So I just write down the different class first. 10 to 25, 25 to 40, 40 to 60. Write down the working, okay? So you also can double check it. So we're going to find what is our FD value, frequency density. This one will be equals to 3 over 10, which is 0.3. Then 18 over 15, which is equals to 1.2. 15 over 15, which is equals to 1. Then 4 over 20, which is equals to 0.2. Okay, look at the scale here. You've got 10 boxes represent 1. So each box will be equals to 0.1. So first one, 0.3 from 0 to 10, 10 to 25, 1.2, 10 to 25. Then 25 to 40, 1. Then the last one, 40 to 60 is 0.2. Okay, draw all the top part first, then you connect like this. Double check it. Okay, all good. Done. Okay, number 3. 2 students are selected at random from the 40 students. 40 students, that means everyone. Calculate the probability that one student takes more than 25 minutes and the other one takes 10 minutes or less to travel to school. So you look back into the diagram. More than 25 minutes means here. Okay, this section here. You got 19 of them. Then the other one is less than 10 minutes, which is here. So this is called a without replacement type of question, where you choose one student, then after that, you choose another student. Okay, you choose one student already, then you have to choose another student. So what will happen in the calculation? Okay, we write down first the one more than 25, probability more than 25. You've got 19 students, so 19 over 40. The probability, 10 minutes or less, you have 3 of them. So 3 over 39. Okay, how do we do the calculation for this? Okay, anyone knows what is this? So 19 over 40 times 3 over 39. Is that the answer? Okay, we also need to consider that you can choose this first, then this, or this first, then this. How will the calculation be? Your probability, it will be 19 over 40 times 3 over 39. Then you multiply it by 2. You have to multiply by 2. If you do this only, I think you will get 1 mark. Okay, 19 over 520 times 2. This will be 19 over 260. Okay, let's move on. Next one. Question B. This is how a lot of students ask this one. This is some info about 200 people took to fill in a questionnaire. The longest time taken was 30 minutes. The median time was 22. Lower quartile was 8. Interquartile range was 19. The range was 25. Write down the shortest time taken. Okay, so this one is your largest value. This is your median. Median means your middle one, Q2. Lower quartile means Q1. Interquartile range. Interquartile range means Q3 minus Q1. Then this one is range. Okay, range is largest minus smallest value. So they want us to find the shortest time taken. We can take the longest time minus the range. Okay, so 30 minus 25, which is equals to 5. Okay, so this will be your largest value. Then this will be your smallest value. Okay, there's one more information that we need. They ask us to draw a box and whisker plot. We've got Q1, Q2. We need to find what is Q3. Okay, what is the value of Q3? I do the calculation here. Q3 will be Q1 plus interquartile range. Q1 was 8, interquartile range is 19. So 8 plus 19, you get 27. So can you all put in all these value here? So we got the largest, we got Q2, Q1, Q3. Okay, we don't want these two. Then the smallest one. Okay, so the main values, 5. This is 5 here. Okay, normally this one we put a bit shorter. Okay, 5, then the second value will be 8 for your Q1. Yeah, put down here first. 5, 8, 22. Q3, where's Q3? 27. And then the largest value, which is 30. That is. Wait, this one actually we normally don't connect. Got it. Okay, so you have to remember this is Q1, median, Q3, smallest, largest. This is called your box and whisker plot. Don't need to list out the numbers. The numbers I just list out for you all to see. All you need is the diagram. Full marks. Okay, number 3. Number 3. On the Josh says 101 of the 200 people took more than 22 minutes to fill in the question questionnaire. Explain why he is wrong. Okay, what do you think? 101 people took more than 22 minutes. Is it correct? Median is 22, should be 100 people. Very good. Okay, so you can write, you can say median is 22, okay, which is 50% of the people. Okay, so the median will be 100 and not 101. Okay, along these lines is just 1 mark money. Okay, I did here number 3. If y'all can do, can you just type 3 in the chat? Okay, next one, question 4. The diagram shows a tank in the shape of a half cylinder of radius 12 cm and length 1 meter. The tank is fixed horizontally and is completely filled with water. Calculate the volume of water in the tank. Give your answer to the nearest 10 cm cube. How do we find the volume of this shape? This is called like a prism like that, where we take the cross-sectional area, multiply by this. Okay, this is called your cross-sectional area. This part here will be half pi r squared. So volume is 1/2 pi r squared multiplied by the length. Yeah, the braid method. Okay, 1/2 pi 12 square times 100. Okay, this one you have to change to 100. Units when you do maths, very, very important. They always test you on units. We calculate this, we get 7,200 pi or 22620. They say correct to the nearest 10 cm cube. Okay, before you all round it up, when they say correct to the nearest whatever, my suggestion, right, is that you all always try to write one step behind first. Like you see, I write here 7,200 pi. 7,200 pi is actually 22619. So you make sure you write either 7,200 or maybe some of you all prefer writing this. You write this 22619 first before you round it up. Because according to the mark scheme, they actually give you the second mark over there. That's how they mark it. If you never write, yeah, I don't know. Depends on the marker. Okay, depends on the marker whether they will give you the marks or not. Okay, number 2. Water is removed from the tank until the level of water is 6 cm below the top of the tank. The diagram shows the cross section of the tank. Calculate the volume of the water that is now in the tank. This is a 5 mark question. Okay, interesting question. How do we do this? Okay, what do we need to find first? It's not so straightforward. Okay, you can separate this into a right angle triangle first, like this. Okay, so I want to find the area of this, because you see here, this is a segment, right? Okay, this part here is a segment. So I'm gonna take sector minus segment. This is your segment, which is sector, sorry, minus triangle, not segment. Minus triangle. Okay, what can we do here? Do we have any other information? Okay, they gave us this part here is 12 cm. Okay, so your radius is equals to 12. This is given to us. This is 12. This part here also 12 and 12. Okay, then I got here 6. So to find my area of this later on, I can do 1/2 AB sine C. I need to find what is this angle here first. Okay, so can I find the angle here? We use this triangle. C, okay, wait, I'm gonna label this CO. Okay, I label like that. A, B, C, D. And I label this as O. Okay, I want us to find this first. CO, we've got 12, we've got 6. Let's find the angle here. Okay, this angle. This will be adjacent, this one hypotenuse. So cos theta equals to 6/12. Theta is inverse cos 6/12, which is equals to 60 degrees. So this part here is 60. The angle COD will be equals to 2 times 60 degrees. Which is equals to 120 degrees. Okay, so this entire thing is equals to 120 degrees. Okay, do I have enough information already? Yeah, I can find already. So I can find area of triangle and area of sector. So I find area of sector first. Area of sector COD. COD, which is equals to 120 over 360 times pi r squared. Okay, so calculate this. 30 over 360 times 12 squared, which is equals to 12 pi. Okay. Then area of triangle COD. Okay, what can I use this one? Okay, this one I can use 1/2 AB sine C. AB sine C. 1/2, 12 times 12, sine 120. 45 times 12 times 12 times sine 120. Okay, you will get 36 cert 3. Okay. 2 times 60 is because there's 2 times triangle. Yeah. Correct. Okay, wait, did I calculate something wrongly? Area of sector is 48 pi. Yeah, looks like I counted something wrong. Wait, let me just see. 12 square. Oh yeah, okay, so here 48 pi. Sorry, my bad. Did I copy wrong? 48 pi minus 36 3. Okay, so until here, everyone got it? Okay, so now I have this part. Okay, I have this part. I minus off this part. So to find the last part, which is the area of the segment, we will take sector minus triangle, which is 48 pi minus 36 sec 3. Okay, just calculate, just put everything into the calculator. You get 88.4. Okay, 88.4. Okay, but this part here is just your area. Okay, we haven't finished yet. Maybe we write a bit more decimal place. 88.443. This is cm squared. Okay, what is the volume? So you go back here, volume, you have to use your prism method. Okay, like just now, Yi say, we have to use the braid method. Okay, loaf of bread method. You need to multiply by 100 to find the volume, because volume is area multiplied by length. So 88.443 multiplied by 100, you get 8844 cm cube. Okay, the answer, right, they say they accept between 8836, because depending how you round it up, 8836 to 8850. 5-mark question. Okay, all good. This is question A. Okay, let's move on to question B. Segment need to remember. Yes, this is part of your circle, your formula of circle. You all need to know how to do segment. So you learn sector, arc. What else you all learn? Sector, arc, and segment, and then triangle also. Okay, question B. A regular fish tank with length 42 cm and width 35 cm is full of water. A stone lies at the bottom of the tank. When the stone is removed from the tank, the depth of the water decreases by 0.2 cm. The density of the stone is 2.2 gram per cm cube. Calculate the mass of the stone in grams. They give you the formula. Density is equals to mass over volume. So we rearrange this. Mass is density times volume. First thing, we find what is the volume of the stone first, which is equals to 42 times 35 times 0.2, because the depth, okay, you took it out, and the depth change rate decreases. So you get here 294 cm cube. Next one, you want to find the mass. Mass is equals to density, which is 2.2 gram per cm cube, multiplied by 294. Okay, take note on the units. Final unit will be gram, because gram per cm cube times cm cube. So this will become 646.8 grams. Next one. This is a trigo question. Diagram shows the cuboid. Calculate the angle AG mixed with the base of the cuboid. So the angle that we want to find is here. Okay, this will be with the base. So this is the triangle that we want. First thing, we have to find what is the length of AC. Can we draw it out first? Oops. AC is 8, 12. AC square equals to 8 square plus 12 square. We use Pythagoras theorem here. 8 square plus 12 square. You get square root 208. Okay, you can leave it like this, or you can write it as 4 sec 13. This is this one. Now we use the next triangle. 15, 4 sec 13. This is triangle AGC. This one was ABC. And we want to find this angle here. This theta. This will be opposite. This one will be adjacent. So we'll use tangent theta, TOA. 15 over 4 sec 13. Theta is inverse tangent. 15 over 4 sec 13. Have this in the calculator. You will get here 46.1 degrees. Okay, normally for angles, we just write to 1 decimal place. Okay, number 4, if good, please type 4 in the chat. Number 4 in the chat. Okay, next one. Number 5. Simplify this value. When you have power outside, you have to put power to both of these. So 25 to the power of 3 over 2, x6 times 3 over 2. You will get 125x to the power of 9. Next one, find the nth term of this sequence. So we need to see what is the pattern here first. Okay, this one is times 6, times 6, times 6, times 6. This is called a geometric sequence. Okay, got two ways you can do this. Either you do a try and error, or you all use this formula. Okay, the nth term is equals to AR to the power of n minus 1. A is your first term. Your first term here is 1 over 6. R is your ratio. Okay, your common ratio. That means what do you multiply it by? You substitute into the value, the formula here, which is 1 over 6, 6 to the power of n minus 1. Okay, you need to know how to simplify this part here. 1 over 6 can be written as 6 to the power of negative 1. Okay, then multiply 6 to the power of n minus 1. Then you will write like that, 6 to the power of n minus 1 minus 1, which is equal to 6 to the power of n minus 2. Otherwise, you'll be using based on your observation here. For me, I like to use formula. So this is called a geometric sequence. When you multiply a multiple, and that will be your term-to-term rule. Okay, so this question 5, the whole thing will be on your algebra, algebra 1 and algebra 2. Question C, expand and simplify. Okay, you can expand any brackets. Let's expand the first two first. So x plus 4 times x minus 3, we will get x squared minus 3x plus 4x minus 12, 3x minus 1. Okay, for me, I like to bring this in front, the two terms one. So x squared plus x minus 12. Okay, then here, I want you all to write like this. You write your first term, then write the second bracket. Then write your second term from the first bracket, then write your second bracket again. Okay, then expand the bracket. Here will be 3x cubed plus 3x squared minus 36x minus x squared minus x plus 12. Add it all up together, you'll get 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 37x plus 12. Okay, Yiqing asks, previous question, if you leave it as 1 over 6 times 6 to the power of n minus 1, will they minus your mark? This one is a bit vague because the answer scheme never say. Okay, the answer scheme never say, but they say 6 to the power of n minus 2 should be the final answer, so I will assume they'll probably give you 1 mark only. Okay, because they say B1 or for correct answer C. Okay, I don't know what is this for correct answer C. So once again, it's dependent on the marker. Okay, so when you can simplify for this one, you all try to simplify it. By right, it's actually correct. It's not wrong because it actually fulfills the general equation. They never ask you to write it in a certain form. Okay, question D, show that this whole equation can be simplified to 2x squared plus x minus 3 equals to 0. Okay, first thing, I want to, okay, let me see, what can we do? Okay, I want to get rid of the x minus 2 first, so I can multiply the whole equation by x minus 2. So here, 3x plus 5 will be multiplied by x minus 2. It's going to be 7, then x times x minus 2. Okay, if you don't like to see it like this, you change this into one fraction first. It's the same meaning. You cannot, this x minus 2 straight away, just bring it up here, will be wrong. Because what you're doing is you're multiplying the entire equation by x minus 2. Then here you get 3x squared minus 6x plus 5x minus 10 plus 7 equals to x squared minus 2x. Bring everything to the left-hand side. 2x squared plus x minus 3 equals to 0. Question 2, solve by factorization. This time you can use your calculator also if you want. If you use calculator, you'll get x equals to 1, x equals to negative 3 over 2. You just work backwards. You can write this x minus 1 equals to 0. This one will be 2x equals to negative 3. 2x plus 3 equals to 0. So you get x minus 10. 2x plus 3 equals to 0. Make sure you all show the factorization step. If you don't show the factorization step, this bracket, you'll get it wrong. So this one is 3 marks. The marks is in the steps. Okay, question E. Solid cylinder has radius x and height 3x. Total surface area of the cylinder is the same as total surface area of solid hemisphere. 5y, radius 5y. Show that x squared equals to this equation. Draw it out first so you can see clearly. This is a cylinder. This is a hemisphere. Okay, they gave us this is 3x. That's the height. Radius is equals to x. For this part here, radius is equals to 5y. Okay, so we write down the formula first for both of it. What is the surface area for cylinder? Okay, surface area for cylinder, you have 2 pi r square, because your top and bottom is pi r square, plus 2 pi r height. Surface area of hemisphere is equals to, this part here is 2 pi r square, then here is pi r square, because this part you need to half 4 pi r square. So 2 pi r square plus pi r square, you get 3 pi r square. This one, let me just write, this is the h, and here is equals to the r. Okay, substitute the value inside, and we equate both of it. So the equation will be 2 pi x square plus 2 pi x 3x is equals to 3 pi r square. So 3 pi 5y square. Okay, they want x square as the subject. We simplify the left-hand side first. So 2 pi x square plus 6 pi x square equals to 3 pi, this one can be written as 25 y square. Okay, 3 times 25, you get 75 pi y square. On the left-hand side, we can make it to 8 pi x square. And then the final one, we divide both sides by 8 pi. The pi will cancel off, so 75 y square over 8. This is how we prove it. Okay, number 5, all good? Okay, let's move on to number 6. ABCD is a quadrilateral, 10.4 AD. Okay, then they give you all this information. Show that BD is equals to 9.55. This is BD. Okay, we can use cos rule. Cos rule, because we got this crocodile mouth. This one crocodile mouth. You got your mouth. You got the tongue. This one is A, B, and then your angle. So which is, this is not AB, this is B and C. B, C. So A square equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. A square, which is your BD square, equals to 10.4 square plus 6.5 square minus 2 times 10.4 times 6.5 cos 64 degrees. Okay, 10.4, this one, you all can add it up. 8.16 plus 42.25 minus 59.268. And here you will get 91.142 BD. Okay, BD, you square root it, you will get here 9.54684, rounding up 9.55. Okay, you see, remember when you see they ask you to correct to a certain value, you write one answer before first, which is what you see in the calculator. Okay, so this is 9.55. 55. We list it down. B1, show that angle BCD is equals to 112 degrees. Okay, BCD is just a triangle. So this one is 180. So 180 minus 26 minus 42, which is 112 degrees. Okay, next one, calculate CD. CD, we can use sine rule. Okay, sine rule because we see got cross like that. So sine rule, we can use CD over sine 42 degrees equals to 9.55 over sine 112 degrees. Okay, calculate this whole thing. 9.55 over sine 112 multiplied by sine 42. We will get 6.89. Okay, then question C, find the shortest distance from D to AB. When they say from a point to a line, this means your perpendicular distance. This will be your shortest distance. Okay, D to AB. So D to AB. That is. Okay, what can we use here? We've got this. We want to find this. We've got this and this. So I'm going to use this triangle, DA. Okay, let's call this M. Okay, DAM. Draw this out first. DAM. This is a right angle, so you've got 64 degrees, and then you've got 6.5. You want to find the opposite side. This one is your hypotenuse. So sine 64 degrees equals to dm over 6.5. dm is 6.5 multiplied sine 64 degrees, which you will get 5.84 cm. Okay, we are halfway through. If you are good until question 6, can you just type 6 in the chat? Full marks, everyone here? Okay, how many marks have you all lost already? No marks. Okay, we'll take a short break first. Okay, then when we come back, we'll continue on with question 7.